Hey everybody, it's Rick Trummer from Rick Trummer Consulting and Training, and welcome to another grab bag video that I've been getting as far as questions are concerned out there. I'm really happy that these questions are coming in, and everybody's kind of picking up and kind of taking this video series to a new level. So I really appreciate everybody sending your questions out, and thanks so much for doing so. Today what we're going to be discussing is how to extend a portrait outside of its normal boundaries. Here, I had one of my customers actually say, you know, I'm trying to figure out, when I drop it in there, I don't have enough room from side to side. I've got plenty of room up and down, but I don't have enough room side to side to be able to put this in the size of the image that I want, to be able to make this 30 by 40. And I said, well, it's really easy. We can extend the edges, and we'll be able to add some width side to side for you. So how does that get done? Well, relatively easily. Let's go in and take a look at how it's going to get done here. What we're going to do is go under Image, and we're going to go to Canvas Size. Now here you can see the image has been is almost square. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple inches on each side. So let's add 4 inches to it. So instead of the width being 11.483 inches, we're going to go to 15. That's going to add 2 inches on each side, and we'll be able to probably fit it into the frame there. If you still don't think you got enough room, you can always add on more from there. But let's go ahead and click onto that. You'll notice that right away it adds on to both edges. So once we have the canvas size taken care of, now all we have to do is go in and modify the image. You can see that this photographer likes to darken the edges a little bit, kind of creating that that overall look. So that's going to help with the final version of this. We're going to grab the Marquee Tool, and my goal here is to grab right inside. You can see I'm a little bit beyond that right now. I'm going to grab right inside. I'm still a little bit close. So I'm just going to grab right there to the edge. I'm trying to get all the way right next to this sofa there so that I can use as much of the room as humanly possible. Once I have that, I'm going to go to the edge of the image, and so I'm going to marquee it here. And now what I'm going to do is do a Command T. What this is going to do is this is going to allow me to change the parameters of the last piece. So I'm going to expand that edge out a little bit, and then I'm going to hit the return button. You can see it adds a little bit to the actual image there, and now we can go into the other side. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Again, I'm going to try to grab as much as possible here. I'm just a little close. So again, I'm going to kind of go all the way down to the edge, grab as much as possible. Command T, which is a free transform, and I'm just going to pull it out to the edge. Once I do that, I can hit the return button, and I'm going to deselect, Command D. Let's go back to that. I'm going to go back one stage and one more stage, and we're going to do Command T again because I didn't quite get off the map, off the reservation there. So now we're back to it, and we've stretched the canvas out a little bit. So now we can go in and just darken the edges that that she did when we went in. Now, from past work, you know that I've done and I've taught you or showed you the kind of an advanced way of doing advanced burning and dodging instead of just going in with burning and dodging. So what we're going to do is create a new layer, and that's Shift Command N or Shift Control N for a new layer if you're on your PC, and we're going to switch the blending mode from normal to soft light, and then I'm going to fill with neutral color, and you can call this your burn layer if you would like, or whatever you want for a title. You'll notice here goes over, and now we have the burn layer. So from here now we're just going to grab our brush tool. We're going to reset over on the far side. We're going to reset this again. If you hit your D key, that'll reset your colors over there to the default setting. We're going to bring our opacity down to about somewhere between 10 and 20%. It depends on how quickly you want to go. And we're going to bring a nice big soft brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to burn the edges like she did originally on this shot. So I'm just going to burn them down. And now what I've done is I've kind of completed the task of making that a little bit wider and adding a little bit of width onto the outside edge. Now she's got plenty of room that she'll be able to go in and put it into the framing size that she wants, and now she's got plenty of room to do that. So it's a quick way of being able to add a little bit on the edges. If you're looking at doing something really, really wide and it just doesn't fit into the format that you have, you can always add a little bit of space. And this works with a lot of different areas. And then, of course, you would save the file, and away you go. So until tomorrow, I hope you've enjoyed this grab bag exercise on adding a little bit extra on those sides for you. And again, keep those questions coming in. I hope you enjoy the series in the grab bag. And again, I'm Rick Trummer from Rick Trummer Consulting and Training, and I'll see you on the tube. That's YouTube, folks.